this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-1. The Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Rocks in Colorado 6-5. Esteury Ruiz was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game as the Athletics downed the Dodgers 4-2. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases.
Let's
the Giants
pray for my sanity that I do not get walked off in this game. I might cry.
And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
I don't know who I trust. I don't know who I trust in the bullpen right now. If I'm being honest, I do not know. But that's the thing. I do not know who I trust in my bullpen right now. The roof is open. I wanna bring over. Okay.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Zach Thompson.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another start in this one.
A 1-9-2 whip sucks.
Ready to go now. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Now a miss.
Computer, turn off light strip.
And he deals.
Ball inside.
Don't get walked off. Don't get walked off. Don't get walked off. Don't get...
And now it's filled up.
Please don't get walked off. Don't get walked off.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Rutschman aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball.
Honestly, I would rather lose 10-0 than to get walked off again.
And that one is lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. Kiermaier to third. He's in there.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe swung, but he got the job done right there.
Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far.
Okay, so Batista's available. Cano is shot. Colomb is shot. I got Perez, Webb, Bauman, Colm, Urban, Fujinami.
Pitch misses inside.
What would be very nice is to blow this team out, so then I don't need to use
Runners on the
that many
corners
pitchers.
go outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. And that one missing low.
Please don't get walked off.
The 2-2. Good eye right there. Got it by him for the K.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
On the ground. Can't field it cleanly, but it's 1-0 as the run scored. And no throw. He's into first easily.
I will take the run any way I can get it.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First offering misses the mark.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
Gunnar Henderson is hot.
His 13th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Give that run support to Jack.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ramon Urias digs in now with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Let's go, Orioles.
Pitch. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. This one high in the air to left center. Varsho after it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. They strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Gunner getting hot at the right time.
Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Upstairs.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
One and 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And that one hammered. That's bad. And that one is out of here.
It's going to be one of these games.
A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Kevin Kiermaier in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Kicks and fires. Line drive. Nice grab.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They do
What's
a lot
up?
of things well in this offense,
Cody?
Siggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs.
You missed it.
As a result,
I've
one of the
been walked
better
off.
OBP teams in the
So
league.
you saw the
Well,
walk
what I
off
love
Batista
about it
gave up.
is it's an
But I played a game
organizational
this morning
philosophy.
that's available
Whether
on
you
my
go to
channel, by the
instructional
way.
league,
And
whether
I got
you go to
walked off
spring
again,
training,
so I've gotten
you see
walked
these
off
guys,
on
even during
back-to-back
batting
back-to-back
practice,
games.
It doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues
1-0.
with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
One down, base is empty. And it's even up. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says,
You have to go back
OBP
where on
is
Tuesday?
life. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
That's
And
ball
another
two.
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Where are you going back to on Tuesday?
Popped up. O'Hearn settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to
Batting
hit
fourth.
right down the heart of the plate.
The first
Had pretty
baseman.
good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Junior.
Congratulations.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Guerrero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. 2 down, nobody on.
Cody, if I get walked off a third game in a row, you may see a grown man weep, literally weep on the stream.
Next pitch is outside.
Ooh.
On the ground to third. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. And he walked him.
Well,
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
trust me when I tell you, enjoy your youth.
Alejandro Kirk. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Because time always seems to go by quicker as you age.
Ground ball up the middle. Henderson. They get the force, and that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Enjoy it while it lasts and don't wish
Top
it
of the
away.
second at the plate. Adam Frazier.
Don't forget to hit that like button
And
either.
here it comes.
That's
And there's a ball.
Ball one, no strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Springer there makes the catch.
Understandable. School comes
James
first.
McCann in now.
McCann.
I appreciate any time you can be here.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Good eye right there. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were
If I remember
in
right,
and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners
fifth
come
grade,
together.
you're what,
Hey, no pitchers
10?
don't argue at all. Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Jorge Mateo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Is that right?
This one in the air, right field. Springer drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's as the lead remains 3-1.
Okay, my apologies. I just couldn't remember. I was trying to do the math in my head. I gotta ask you,
Back now in
at
Toronto,
12 years old, how do you have the attention span to sit there and watch the movie The Titanic? Most 12-year-olds I know couldn't sit still long enough to watch that movie.
First round pick by the Astros.
That's
in
impressive.
2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Going to count 1-2.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true. Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Brandon Bell stands in now and watches strike one. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game.
I hope to be alive, yes. I definitely don't want to die.
Next offering in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1.
I'm going to assume you meant, will I be live? Meaning, will I be streaming?
2 strikes.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Well, that is a tough question to answer since I don't know when your birthday is. So I can't, without knowing when your birthday is, I cannot say whether I will be live.
And a pitch. And that's outside. In there. And so now 1-2. And that skips into dirt.
Whoa.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I understand.
Right-hander kicks.
Like I said, I appreciate any time you can spend here.
That's towards center. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the third inning. Now it's the DH, Adley Rutschman. And a pitch.
Charlie's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, baby.
Strike.
Ooh.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I don't know what you're trying to say there.
That's a little bit low. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
I love those perfect outs.
And a ground ball to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. So next they hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Santander hitting third in the lineup, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. That one misses. 1-0.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Hard hit to third. Luplow over to first.
I would agree with his comment if collisions with base runners were a thing in this game.
Orioles held in check there, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at the ball.
I just realized something. Kevin Biggio is not, I repeat, is not in the lineup.
Ballpark set for the bottom of the third. Now batting Jordan Luplow. The wind of the pitch. And ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a 1-2. And now 2-2.
Come on, Jack.
And the righty deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The line to kick the pitch.
Come on.
Knocks that one
Come
away,
on,
and
Jack.
we'll do it again.
Come on, Jack.
2-2 on the way. In the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
The batter, number 15.
With Merrifield up to the
Second
plate.
baseman.
The solo homer his first time. Merrifield goes
No, it is not
6'1",
more important than school.
34-year-old vet, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. And fouled off. Oh, 0-1 now. Hammers that one deep left field and forget. That was a moonshot, and they slice into the lead. It's 3-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around. You have that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Base hit center field.
I appreciate that, but it's not. It's nothing is more important than school.
Fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
That pretty much. Kiermaier on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Kiermaier, the runner at second with one away, and that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's too high.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the pitch. One out to right. O'Hearn, couple of steps in. Rings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Guerrero in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Like I said, I appreciate any time you can be in here, but
it's filled up.
trust me, my streams are not more important than school.
Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. But they draw within 1 thanks to the solo homer. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And a pitch. There's a strike. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
There's a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game.
Gunnar Henderson.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Again, I appreciate it. Anytime you can be in here, school is more important.
And a strike in there. Strike 2. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And of course, this would be a close game.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So 1 hit. And welcome back. Now, Alejandro Kirk. And the right-hander back to work. And downstairs.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. Guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the pitch. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
3-1 is on the way. And that's ball 4.
Base
Come on,
knock and
Jack.
now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Bell in the box now. Takes strike 1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch off the plate. 1-2 to count. Kirk at second. Springer on at first with nobody out. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there.
Oh.
We'll do it again.
Thank God.
The 1-2. ground ball, base knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
He was all over that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Now a great
I don't know where
opportunity
Gabe
to
is.
tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No, he held up. Pitch. And there's the strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate.
Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Fires across the diamond, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off.
Look like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field knock.
Two outs, two in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I don't know if you're the only one in here. You are the only one talking.
At the belt, finals.
I do have
Keeps
some
the
people
at-bat
that
going with a
just
foul
work
ball.
and don't talk. I don't know if they're in here right now, but
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the top. Welcome back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, James McCann. And he deals. That's down and in. McCann fouls one off.
not overly impressed with Jack Flaherty today.
The next offering misses. 2-1. And McCann fouls it off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Got it. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting.
Jorge Mateo now. 0 for 1 so far.
Mateo.
Just missed.
No, I don't know if you were in here a few minutes ago. The Blue Jays do not, I repeat, do not have Kevin Biggio in the lineup.
And a miss. And a count 1-1.
That is a tough. Of my own, no.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses.
You know, I think he. I have to look. I think he actually has the. Now that you say that, let me see something. I think he actually has the pitch hitter quirk. Oh no, he doesn't.
That's to third. Luplow throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman.
When I'm done this game, you want me to call you and see if we can watch that promo real quick?
That just misses, and it's 1-0. Just
ball
missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Okay.
Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm so embarrassed that I'm only hitting 206 with Adley.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
And it's
2
0-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bass getting loose out
You know,
there.
Amos, I would rather lose 10-0
The next pitch misses.
than even have the
And that's
chance of
ball
getting
1.
walked off again.
2 strikes.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next one misses, and the count is filled up. Anthony Santander waiting on deck for the Orioles. Back to work, 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I apologize for the
Now fly ball
proof
to right
text, by the
center.
way.
Kiermaier
I just
moving
figured it
under
was easier than sending a bunch of individual ones.
Puts the squeeze on that. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound. Cole Irvin.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Kiermaier in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Ball 1, no strike.
Come on, Kiermaier.
Next pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Yeah,
Big lefty turns,
I
kicks,
added
steals.
him because I was afraid. I looked at it the other way.
Hayes
I
has
was
it
thinking
sized
in
up.
terms of
1 away.
if I didn't include him, I was afraid he was going to say, "Why didn't you include me?"
Up next for the Blue Jays.
But I know how busy it is, so I'll
Shift
just.
to the dish.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Nope.
Next pitch downstairs and 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Jack Flaherty did not give me the outing I wanted him to give me.
Sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I'm going to assume you mean cowtails. If that's what you mean, I'm assuming you mean the candy.
Through there for a strike.
I don't dislike them, but I don't
Pitch.
I don't seek them out.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Slapped foul. 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
But ask just Mr. Love. He'll tell you that being in my streams or his streams or anybody's streams is not, I repeat, not more important than school.
It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Kerr in the box again. Takes the strike. The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Urias fires over to first. That ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. No
My
errors,
10-year-old
and
little
one
buddy
man
who's been in
left. 5
my
innings
these
complete.
streams quite a
All
bit
tied up at 3
tried to tell me
apiece.
that being in my streams is more important than school.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Anthony Bass. He last pitched
Nobody's
2 days
streams
ago.
are more important than school.
And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander.
Now pitching for the
Pitch.
Blue Jays.
That's a strike.
Or I'm sorry, my little 12-year-old buddy. 12-year-old buddy.
A two-seamer,
My apologies,
a
12-year-old buddy.
four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Back up the middle and a base hit.
By the way, Amos, I'm curious, because you've seen me play with this camera now for almost an entire season. How do you think I do hitting with it?
Great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing. And
You should check out, if you enjoy my content, check out Just Mr. Love's channel. He does better franchise content than I do.
That's in there, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Santander on at first, nobody out. Ground ball could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited if they get to make the
I think I told you this. The greatest compliment I have been given this season is I've had people come into my channel and say they feel like they're watching a real game. And that's what I'm going for.
Catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
That was McCann. That wasn't Hayes. Unless you're talking about it because they didn't throw it to second base.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Wait a minute. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. That was Hayes. Good Lord, you know my lineup better than I do.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically,
I don't know what you mean. Who did I tell is out?
See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Amos, can you put a link to your channel in the chat?
Luke Lowe makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias.
Used a big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one hops the wall. One runs in, headed for the plate. He scores as well. It's 5-3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Thank you, sir. There you go, Cody. There's another good MLB The Show streamer to watch. But remember, neither his channel nor mine or nobody else's is more important than school.
And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one gets past the catcher.
It's going to put me in a safe situation again.
In there safely. Urias up to third.
I can't just win or lose this game with a blowout.
1-2 here. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. But a run does score the play.
There you go, Amos. I just got you a follow. I told you you're gonna beat me to 1,000.
Here is James McCann, a guy who's turned himself into a good framer. He's originally drafted by the Tigers, second round pick in 11. There's a strike.
Ooh, by you. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball
I will say this, and I think you and I talked about it the other day, Amos, when you were in here. The one thing I've learned with the hitting interface that you and I use,
and the count is even 2-2.
you have to be willing to contact swing, especially when you're behind in the count.
And that one missing low. Right side. And George makes the grab. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Blue Jays 3.
The problem is, Amos, I don't know who I trust out of my bullpen. I really don't know who I trust to help me finish this game.
And here it comes. He swings and fouls one off. Springer, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350.
I didn't give it to Batista last game because I just wanted him to get some rest. That's the only reason I didn't give it to him last game.
Pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, Amos did a doubleheader today. He played 2 games.
Now 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Squirts away a little bit. Bell leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. Throws to Henderson. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 6 full. It's the Orioles 6 and the Blue Jays 3.
Nice double play. You think I should play 2?
Trevor Richards gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Time called.
That is a good question. I don't believe so. Amos, care to... Do you know one way or the other? I mean, I know he has a YouTube account. That's how he's able to follow us, but I don't think he posts anything.
Mateo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
What's up, Ray? Why is the game broken? I am not letting myself get walked off, Ray.
Way high there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Long time no talk. How are you?
That one missed. Pitch is in there, and it's 3-2.
Ray, you missed it. My last 2 games, though, Kevin Biggio walked me off
Good
both
plate
games.
appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always
I'm very
easy
happy to
laying off
see
a
you in here,
3-2
Ray.
pitch,
I
and tell you
always
what,
enjoy it.
he earned that walk.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
No.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire
How?
in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be.
Wait a minute.
You got it right, though.
That better be a ground roll double. Oh. I've been streaming quite a bit lately. I'm glad you're in, like I said, I'm glad you're in here.
Good eye right there.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the
How's
catcher,
life treating
but if
you,
you're
Ray?
anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Here's a 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, out towards left center. Kiermaier makes
Chugging
the
away.
run away.
Trying to make the playoffs in
Every day
fantasy.
during batting practice,
Trying
these
to
outfielders get about
take
10
care of the
minutes
fam.
balls in the gaps.
Trying to get these
Practice
Orioles
this.
in the
When
playoffs.
game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 3.
That's right, Acuna Matata. Or as the Braves would say, Acuna Matata.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho makes a nice running catch.
Ray, I'm very nervous because literally my last 2 games against... So this is the 4-game series that happened last
For the
week.
Orioles
versus Blue Jays. I won the first game. I lost the second and third game. And Kevin Biggio walked off both games. So I'm very, very nervous. I would much rather have a large lead and not have to worry about using anybody.
This is outside, ball 1. That one ripped right center field. Kiermaier going back on it. And that one's gone.
Yes.
Anthony Santander knocks one out. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-3.
You're welcome. Like I said, I appreciate it. Anytime you can be in here, but like I said, I hate to keep saying it, school is not more important than...
path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup.
I hate to say it.
Austin Hayes.
Part of me, just for comedic relief, would love to get walked off a third time, just because I got to be honest with you, you would see a meltdown of epic proportions on this channel.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You would see a meltdown that would make Amos look like a choir boy.
Next offering way off the plate.
Especially if I now blow a 5-run lead.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
He wanted that fastball high and tight.
Well, look, Biggio can't do it. He's not even in the lineup, and the computer doesn't pitch hit.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiermaier trying to get there. Grabs it on the run. And
Ray, are you on Twitter?
Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Please tell me you're on Twitter. Please, please, please DM me. I have to send you a YouTube video. Amish, do you remember the Crispy Flakes video I sent you? The meltdown the guy had over the NBA draft lottery that you claim is him. You thought the guy was faking it, but that was an epic meltdown.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Henderson over to first in time.
Oh, you know what I meant. I meant Amos. I do that all the time. I apologize. But Amos, yeah,
And here is Whit Merrifield. And the way he's going to this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now.
I really only have one moderator for this channel, and that is Amos. I'm not big enough to need multiple.
Foul ball there.
I appreciate the offer, though.
Next one misses. 1-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
So yeah, Ray, please DM me. I want to send you that video after I'm done
Swing and a
streaming.
miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Kiermaier at the plate now. That's ball one. There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do.
Sorry, I'm allergic to cherries.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And there's the ball.
I don't need multiple moderators. I'm not that big of a channel.
Right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive
I appreciate the offer.
lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the.
I'll tell you what, if Amos is ever not able to fulfill his duties as a moderator on this channel, I'll consider
He
it.
hasn't wanted the challenge of both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Kiermaier leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup.
No, you're not, Ray.
Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a swing and a miss. Next pitch misses. Full count 3-2. Righty to the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey,
for the Blue
hey,
Jays.
Cody. You know you told me you were a Titanic fan? Ray survived the Titanic.
First and second, 2 down. That's a laser base hit. Mateo fires it to the plate. Not in time.
No.
Scores. Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the
This is not happening.
So that definitely felt good.
Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now backs against the
Amos, check your phone real quick.
And figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is popped up. Henderson settles under it. And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 8, the Jays 4.
Okay.
Eric Swanson on a pitch here.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Henderson leading things off and takes the strike. Next offering is fouled back.
8-4 is not a save situation, but do I bring Batista in anyway in the ninth?
Pitch and he'll see another.
Of course, I got to get through the 8th first.
Now time called at the plate.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to bring in the last guy I want to use because I don't trust his stuff.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
So
High fly ball out to center.
with my
field.
bullpen right now,
Moving
8-1
under.
is a save situation.
Squeezes it, and there's one down. Down the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Good contact guy, good defender.
Did you want to? By the way, do you know yet if the family's staying the night in Atlanta or
First offering is
wherever they're at, or are they coming home? Because I was going to see if you wanted to chat a little bit later.
Ball, that's in.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
All right, well,
1-2 misses
whenever
to
I know
even
you
the
said you
count.
had some errands to run, but if you get done,
2-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
no, Cody, I was kidding.
That's awfully close.
The
I don't know
last
how you take that. He's
Titanic
seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right
survivor
The
died in
3-2
I think the
is
early
off the
2000s.
outside edge, and that is ball 4.
There's nobody that's
Digging in,
survived the
Adam
Titanic
Frazier.
still alive.
Frazier.
And like I said, if you do want to watch the Chris Benoit thing when you're done, let me know.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
What do you mean how they finished
Good
the
eye
season?
right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
Ray, I'm going to say this. My longest YouTube video ever. That is a good question. I don't know. But Ray, I honestly believe, because I'm actually worried about the Orioles a little bit. I've been saying for weeks, I do not, with all their pitching injuries, I do not think the Rays make the playoffs. I would not be completely shocked if the Blue Jays get hot and win the division.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
I obviously, as an Orioles fan, don't want that to
His
happen.
numbers are really
But
impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing.
I don't know, bud. I love my Orioles, but
With one down, takes a strike.
they got me worried.
And now it's even up.
Here's the thing. I bleed orange and black. I love the Orioles. But if I look at it, I had this talk with Amos the other day. Yes, they beat up on they beaten up on the AL East.
And he can't quite
You
get
know,
there. It's a foul
the AL East
ball.
in general is having a down year, other than the
Here comes a pitch. And now 2-2.
the Rays are beat up with injuries.
Urias.
Texas has beat us.
Frazier.
The Astros
So
have
one away.
beat us. Seattle beat us last night, and they beat us. They took 2 out of 3 from us at home. All of these teams are teams that if we make the playoffs, we're going to see in the playoffs, and I'm not convinced we can beat any of them.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense.
I didn't mean to
creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
You're right. I misspoke with that. I don't know what I know what I was trying to say. I don't know how to word what I'm.
And first offering is fouled off. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1,
what's up, Gabe?
Feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
Grounder might be 2. Throws to second for 1. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Runs, scores, and this inning continues.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play.
What did you say? I missed it.
And he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Really, Gabe?
So the lineup flips over, and here is Adley Rutschman.
I thought we was friends.
Romano over to first. Mateo.
Do you realize the 5th place team in the, with all due respect, Cody, I am not going to talk about 9/11 right now. I do not. 9/11 was a very emotional day for me. Yeah. This is not the time or place to have that discussion.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, the good news is I can rush Felix and Cano.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You think I should still use him?
Here comes a 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
I love Batista. That's my keeper.
Lifted in the air.
Ray, refresh my memory. What team are you again in our league? You're in our league. You're in our fantasy league, right?
So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Gabe, you make it very hard to like you sometimes.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Mike Baumann.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon in big leagues because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Kicks and fires. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
By the way, are you home yet, Gabe?
And a foul ball.
What team are you again, Ray?
The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
We have a team in the league called the Mother Truckers. I didn't even notice that.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Okay, I'm gonna actually take a look at your roster after the game to see if I can send you a possible trade before the deadline.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up.
You want me to play another game after this?
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
I thought we were supposed to watch a baseball game.
Slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next pitch is outside.
Okay.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground to the right side. Guides, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Now batting.
Now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That hits the dirt. Ball one. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the second out.
All right. Even though it's 9-4, if you guys want to see Batista, I'll give you Batista.
First offering misses the mark. Just missed.
It's up to Amos. Is he still in here?
2 outs. There's the strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here.
All right, so
9-4.
you not only want Batista, you want a second game. Got it.
Zach Pop on to pitch out of the pen here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy.
This guy I hate because this guy makes my camera angle hard. Watch his head. I can hardly see the swing.
In the box now, no balls and a strike.
Because of the way he moves his body, he actually blocks my view to hit.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
All right. I guess if I'm going to use Batista.
1-1, time is called. Ball and a strike. Little chopper.
At least the next game won't be against Toronto. The next game will be the first game again. Oh, somebody message Ep. If I'm going to play the next game,
that misses the zone. The countdown 2.
Gabe, you should know who the next game's against. If Gabe can tell me who the next game's against without seeing the schedule, I'll play a second game.
And now here is Austin Hayes.
I want to see how well he knows our home team's schedule.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho tracks it down for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one.
Yep, there you go.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
You know what'll be funny? I'll get walked off by Pete Alonso against the
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
I can't believe you guys got me using my closer with a 5-run lead.
Baseman, Whit Merrifield. Coming on for the Orioles, Felix Bautista.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
The pitch. Strike one. Bautista, a 6'8" righty, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Liner to second and picked on the hop to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kiermaier down.
I sent you a message in your chat the other day about I looked up some of the things that affect confidence.
It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hayes puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Liner, base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's back there. And that ball is out of here.
That's an aggressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
One ball,
so hard to play catch-up.
Is just one strike away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
9-6
All right,
in this one.
let's play
As
two.
The Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Gabe wanted a second game. Gabe's getting a second game. Hey, when Vlad hit that homer, I was shook a little bit. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I want to check one thing. Player of the month. Man, I did have a good month with him.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Cole Irvin collected his 8th win in relief as the Orioles down the Blue.
All right. Oh, I'll give you guys a standings update. 3.5 games behind the Rays. Love seeing the Yankees in last place and under 500. Ray, your Blue Jays are nipping on my heels. Brian, be happy. Look at the Guardians, 67 and 43. Like, wow. The Royals are 29 games back. 38 wins. The poor Braves. Would you look at that, Amos? Look at this division, though. Every team was within 5 games. Like, this entire division could flip in a matter of a week. And then there's the Dodgers, 66 and 42, just chugging along. I'm not asking this to be funny. I'm asking this legitimately. Do you ever give a standings update in your? I've never noticed whether you give a standings update in your when you do your franchise streams.
Are you gonna eat the rest of the chicken?
Not right now.
Huh?
Not right now.
You want any of the chicken, Mike?
Oh. Gabe, you want to do the lineup? If you're still in here? You better be still be in here since you're the one that wanted me to play a second game. Okay, I guess Gabe is not in here, so I will go with this lineup. Now see, Amos, if Pete Alonso could hit 275 in real life, I never would have traded him.
Into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
Now I got to change my title after the
First pitch coming your way next.
stream. I got to think of a new title because it can't just be Orioles at Blue Jays.
Just about set to go now.
Hey Amos, do me a favor.
Here, Dean Kremer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so
You have admin rights for my channel. See if you can change the title of my stream.
And settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Jeff McNeil stands in now and watches strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
And the best part is about playing a second game is I know Dean Kremer is one of Gabe's favorite Orioles.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
In the dirt, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if I can backdoor cutter.
In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things.
What do you mean I'm funny?
Very well up there at the plate. He's got a
Is Dean Kremer not one of your favorite Orioles?
He's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Luis Guillorme in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
There you go. Dean Kramer sits fourth, right behind his teammate Kyle
One
Gibson
down, base is
for
empty.
ERA.
And that one sliced foul.
Nobody, unfortunately, touching Shohei Ohtani. Okay. I would think you'd be able to, but...
And another ball.
But I know I gave you full admin rights. Not that I know what full admin rights do on Twitch. I don't know what they do on YouTube.
That one lifted to left. Hayes has it sized up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
It's good to be back at home after playing in Toronto.
Center fielder, number 9.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris.
Hey, Gabe, do you want Bryce Harper for him?
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a pop-up. Mateo has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Orioles due up in the first, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the mound in this one, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Old Man River.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Leading
He's
off.
looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
The pitch. Swing and a liner foul.
I've never really been able to hit Max Scherzer because he has that little hitch at the top of his windup that distracts the hell out of me.
Scherzer deal.
See that little like stop and start?
Strike
That's
2.
always distracted the hell out of me.
From the first round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006. The 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, including Cy Youngs in each league, and a world champion 2019 with the Washington Nationals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ryan Mountcastle in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, just, I mean, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks, then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career. For the most part, has stayed healthy, and he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question.
That's a ball.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Oh no. Do you agree with that? Do you guys agree that Max Scherzer is a Hall of Famer?
So here's Scherzer. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Canna under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Austin Hayes.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Taps softly to the right side. Inning over. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second for Baltimore. No score. New inning getting started. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not.
Alonso.
He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The polar bear.
A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School. in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Alonso checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go.
If there is anybody in here that is not subscribed to Just Mr. Love, give him a follow. He is a tremendous MLB The Show streamer. Taught me everything I know, except how to give up walk-off home runs. I'm the only one that can do that.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Hey, Gabe, I'm assuming Cody left, but he asked me earlier if you stream. If you don't, I mean, obviously you have an account because you follow us. I've never noticed if you don't have anything on your channel, do you?
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So up next, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Alonso gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favored. He usually sets up at an angle.
Oh, come on.
Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that
You're really
out
gonna
early
squeeze
so
me
they
up?
can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Justin Steele having a nice year for your Cubs in my franchise.
One away.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Brett Beatty stands in here, takes ball 1 low. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. They say you win.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Outside.
One thing I would like to see him change next year, Amos, is like where the pitches are. As the game goes on, show me the percent, like show me what percentage of my pitch count is each pitch, like they do in real life.
Stays alive. Down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's Mark Canha.
Like, I would love to know as the game goes on, only 20% of my pitches have been
1-1.
change-ups or sliders or, you know.
At the belt and fires. And
I think that would be a nice quality of life update.
No score here in the second. Center field. McKenna under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Where do they have something like that already?
Bottom of the second. Ryan O'Hearn.
You talking about this? Yeah, but I want to see. But I want to see it on. Like, I don't want to have to come here to see it. And it's only the last 40 pitches. then I don't know what you're talking about.
It comes up to hit. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. In May of 2021, Max Scherzer threw a complete game as his wife went into labor with their third child. Game finished 2 hours, 37 minutes. Scherzer left Nationals Park, made it to
Where do you see that at?
the hospital just in time for the birth of his daughter. She was born 4.5 hours after he threw the first pitch of the game. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. In the dirt. Toss to Alonso. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's
Can you give me a hint? Like, I need to know what I'm looking for.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Scherzer, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Wait a minute.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Ball one there.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in.
Well, I would love to know where that is.
High fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Because I don't even, like, I'm not even sure I understand what you're talking about.
And there's 2 away. Here's Adam Frazier. Ball 1, no strikes.
So I may be calling you after this game just to try to figure out where this is.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
I don't know what I'm looking for, though.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's down and away.
I use my D-pad.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. I think the key is out of the 3rd inning. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor.
That's your 2 strike pitches. And it shows you your secondary pitch percentage. First pitch strikes. I've only used my secondary pitches 20% of the time. Been in the zone. You talking about that? That's not exactly what I'm talking about, though.
Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Swing and a ball popped up.
How he didn't kill that, I don't know.
Pulls it in on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, Carlos Dominguez.
So digging in, Carlos Dominguez.
Who the heck is Carlos Dominguez?
That's in there. And that is
I don't even look at this. I think this is useless.
Top of the third, no score. Next pitch downstairs, and the count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
The batter number
Jeff
1.
McNeil stands in.
Gabe, you still here?
McNeil.
And that's downstairs and outside. McNeil, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Question for you. Assuming the Orioles don't epically collapse and we actually make the playoffs, who are you giving the ball to in Game 1 of the playoffs? Are you giving it to Gibson, Bradish, Kramer, or are you going with the veteran leadership of Flaherty?
Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0.
Because I don't think you can give it to Grayson in Game 1.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
The third baseman, Ramon Urias.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Who's Jake? I'm assuming you mean Jack?
And that one missing low.
Amos, what do you think the chances of the Cubs catching the Brewers for the division are?
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jorge Mateo now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Ryan McKenna in the box here lets that one go for
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
And now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on.
I don't know what's wrong with my chat. It's not popping up on my screen, so I have to keep looking over at the actual chat.
Speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Fights it off, you'll see another.
I can't hit Max Scherzer.
The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea.
10th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Luis Guillorme. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Brandon Nimmo.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Flied out his first time. On the ground to short, Mateo. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
By the way, Amos, you should that scene where they
Now it's the polar bear,
check the glove. You should clip that and post that and see if anybody else has gotten that animation. Because I'd never have. I've never seen it on anybody else's gameplay.
And first offering is fouled off.
I think that's neat as hell that you got that.
The Mets hitless so far in the game.
I didn't even think you were still here, Cody. Gabe, did you still want to watch that game when I'm done playing this game?
That is strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
To the right side, Frazier throws to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading
here's the
off
catcher,
for the
Adley
Orioles,
Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And here it comes. That one is upstairs.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Who blinks first?
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control,
Now
autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
The 0-1. And that one a little bit high. Next offering is down low. And a count 2-1.
Yeah, I'd never seen the umpire do that before.
Swing and a miss.
I'm honestly, I'm surprised MLB allowed Sony San Diego to put that in the game.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind and the pitch. That's off the mark. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs.
I can't touch Scherzer.
And avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
By the way, Amos, what happened to Patrick Wisdom?
Next pitch just
Like, he
misses.
started the season
The count 1-2.
gangbusters, and then
Really good
is he
take,
hurt?
especially with 2 strikes.
Because I haven't heard anything from him, and
He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a ball popped up. Frazier should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
well, I can say it
no one
now.
there to knock it down.
I lost a no-hitter.
Mark Canha. They say you win. Out to center. McKenna moving under it.
Morel, when he came up,
And now it's Frankie
basically
Lindor.
put him on the bench.
He's all-star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of?
Really a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
And the pitch. Swing and a tapper. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. And now the right fielder, Carlos.
You're giving him an air for that?
Looking his first time up. In there for strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Baden, the lead runner out at second. Lindor at first, 2 out of the inning. Up the middle, Mateo. They get the force. That's out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Last half of the 5th.
I can't believe they gave
have no score.
him an air for that.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Orioles.
Freaking Amos can have a catcher have a ball bounce off his glove, and he doesn't get an air. And
the right-hander.
I still can't believe they didn't score that ball in air.
Third. Guillorme to first. 1 up, 1 down. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Up the middle. Lindor on to first. And that could be 2 away.
Now batting, second
So
baseman,
2 down now. And here is Adam Frazier. On the ground, right side. Alonso steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
We're not going to talk about what's happening on the other end.
Go the Orioles. And we're still knotted at 0. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Kremer back to work. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. In the air out towards right center. Santander drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter.
Because we would break
Luis
baseball
Guillorme.
etiquette.
And that one wrapped foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Next
1 ball,
offering
1
down
strike.
in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Come on.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
How do I go from scoring buku runs against Toronto to this?
There's a strike. Guillorme at first, one gone. Offering popped in the air, right field. Santander pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now battle the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch. Alonso tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball.
Awesome
In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that takes care of Alonso. That is the inning. One hit, one left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. And we still have bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And he deals. Swing and a miss.
What in the world was that swinging at?
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. Canna whips it back.
No more perfect games.
Second, so
I know you all are probably cheering for the perfect game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. Bunts it in the air.
You dumb idiot.
And there's one down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Okay, same effect as this, but
Up to
okay.
third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 1-0. That one pushed foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch, not close, up high. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Now all even up. Struck him out looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Not even close there. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Now, Amos, are you still in here? I have a question for you about this screen. Actually, never mind. I just saw the answer to my own question. I'm stupid.
Righty to the plate. 3-2 now.
The plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him. Much, but he's got a really good feel.
I miss it when the remember when you could argue with the umpire, with your manager, and to fire up your team, and the manager would get ejected.
Kicks and deals. That's to third, and he grabs it, foul.
That was something MLB made Tony San Diego take out.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job.
Back now at Oriole Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. And there's the ball.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. That one's in there, 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now,
See, Gabe, I'm giving you a good quality pitching matchup.
In the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So digging in, Mark Canha. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fought off foul.
You want to blow out, so step it up.
The 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
I've given you 3. There's been 3 hits in the game between both teams. What more do you want? Next, you're going to tell me this game's gone by so quick you want a triple header.
Bottom of the 7th, Anthony Santander at the plate. And a pitch. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. Oh, down about it. And here
yes.
in the late stages, they have the
Tony
lead.
Tater.
They're going crazy in the dugout, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Wave it bye-bye.
Aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Scherzer is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Na. Hey. Goodbye.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Carlos Carrasco. 25th appearance of the year for him.
To quote a good buddy of mine, you won't see it for long. I don't have the same zest for it as you do.
Now it's going to be Ryan O'Hearn.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And first offering is fouled off.
That was your on. Nobody who. I used to love when you would say, "You won't see it for long."
Rocketed out towards right center. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there,
wave it bye-bye. When you hear me say wave it bye-bye, that is the longtime radio broadcaster for the Orioles, Joe Angel. He used to always say wave it bye-bye.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Fly ball to right. Dominguez has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. Runner tags up for third, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
And the best part is Dean Kramer, if my bullpen holds on to the lead, will actually get the win that he's definitely earned.
Good hittable fastball early in the count.
Do a play on your last name and say something like,
good job behind the dish.
He showed that ball some love.
Takes his lead at third with 1 away. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Frazier retired. Runner tags for home. The throws offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
You don't like that idea? He showed that ball some love.
This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo.
I mean, it works. It's your last name. It plays off the name of your channel.
So
Just Mr. Love.
On 2 hits, one of them left the yard. We look ahead
and I doubt anybody else is saying that.
So. And the Mets, nothing. at the top of the 8th. And now, Francisco Lindor. Number 78 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. And a good eye there.
Or that ball is just like love. It doesn't last for long.
Right-handed reliever. Got him looking. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next for the Mets, Carlos Dominguez. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got it. That's his second strikeout.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. It's such a stabilizing effect, and not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here's the third baseman, Luis Guillorme. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just a slow ground ball this time. Now
What the heck?
First on the run. Third out. That ends the frame.
If he'd have been safe, I'd have been pissed.
Mets lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo.
Give me the mountain.
The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Popped up. Dominguez makes his way towards it. Got it. Really had to move for that cash. 1 away. So up next, Ryan McKenna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That was a bad. I'm getting too trigger happy.
Anxious.
That one the other way. Alonso takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Don't forget to smash that like button for me, please, if you haven't already done so.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Felix Bautista into the game. And this guy could bring it velocity-wise. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And the pitch. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Bautista measures 6 feet 8 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Popped in the air, left side, and there's one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
Hello, human strikeout.
In there for strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is fouled back.
What do you mean if you hit it again, then I will be unlike it? I don't know what you mean.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires.
Ooh.
Stays alive. Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Gosh, Boo, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling. You're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world.
And the Orioles in the win column.
Your final here in this one. As the Orioles win this one for Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I agree. You guys need to be here more often. I like communicating with my friends.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles.
Well, I appreciate you both being here. Amos, I'll text you. Gabe, are we still watching that game or no? You as well.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-0. The Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1.